Hello everybody and welcome back to One Good Boy Plays Total War Warhammer 3, where I am your host, GoodboiCharlie, once again alone. I am playing the Chaosboi modded playthrough where we have been transversing the various patches of Total War Warhammer 3, doing fights and things. So basically I have Costalton inside of a settlement here, and people have probably watched me fight settlements before know that I tend to be a bit mean with the AI when it comes to those kinds of things. So this should be a interesting one. I'm going to go straight in there and we'll see what kind of bullshit we can pull this time, guys. I'm sure I made it to almost a minute at that point. Sometime close to a minute before I decided to profane the environments. But we shall see. I think that there should be some interesting things popping in. That's the main thing. I feel like there's going to be... firstly, the Streltsy are probably going to be a slight problem at the start. We do have the Iridescent Horror, who has a lot of magics and stuff, and technically I don't think we have the Infinite Winds of Magic currently, because I don't think our Plague Ridden is strong enough to possess those abilities, as it were. But we will... potentially get that after this fight, probably, considering how many boys we're going to have to eat through effectively to win this. The Demon Prince as well is obviously a bit of a wrecking ball. One slight addition that I have made as well is there is an additional mod in Modlist, which is the better camera mod by Cam 2150 with a small K, spelled K-A-M. And that is supposedly very good in terms of like making me more able to do very close to the ground things like this. This is pretty cool. I like the fact that I can do that and have a look at these boys, and they're very rude and crude and ludicrous dudes. But this is a minor settlement battle. They do not have walls, which is ideal for me. Really what I'm probably going to want to do is I'm probably just going to want to set up right back fucking here and then like harass them with magic while I've got it, and then decide what we're going to do with the rest of them and when they show us how many are still alive. There's not that much room in that, so it's probably going to have to be over here then, I guess. Excellent news. So you guys can all go to the back of here. You, my friend, go over here and Spirit Leech, but no, you don't have Life Leeching. That's a real sham, my friend. Go back over here and just drop down. Let's see what we've got going on in the Attrition currently. They're going to have towers. We're probably going to want to do something like... I guess we probably need to come closer, which will probably bring us within the shooting range, which I guess will probably mean they come up and try and do some stuff to us. Yeah, they turn. That's reasonable. They're only Cossars, that's a shame. It's got barrier, so I suppose the main thing is like exactly do we shouldn't really too much of us move before this goes off, and let's just see what happens with these guys and take it from there. This guy lost some health, not that much. Well, I say not that much. Half of the fucking bar of health. This guy now needs to go away for a while and go get his stuff back. So, let's think about this laterally. How exactly do we want to do the murderings? They can't really shoot us from too much distance because except for the tower, which they haven't even built yet, which is a bit odd. I guess they're wondering where I'm going to come from, which is probably not a bad... Yeah, I feel like it's going to be like more like here to start with. I just want all of them to move up, I guess. So, how are we doing on the... You have not regained any barrier yet. I guess that's probably one of the additions that they've made on the update, is they probably nerfed, if I remember correctly, barrier a little bit so that it's, you know, what it is. So we hurt one group of boys, and there's many other boys that's left unhurt currently. Their reinforcements are approaching. We probably could have just murdered all of them. That might have been another smart move. But either way, shouldn't be like, overly bad. He's got all his barrier back. That's good. Okay, so we're in position. some of these guys, they're going to shoot him. Fine. I'm actually very interested in you going and taking all the fire, to be honest. You're very, very resilient to so many things. You guys need to just go over there, and you need to get started. You guys can probably... Yeah, you are very, very strong, and you do have the big regen. I feel like you pretty much are going to be strong enough to just do this pretty much on your own, buddy. But let's get everybody just moving in while we're doing it, just so that we really maximise our potential, I guess. You guys can come here, and you guys just shoot them. You are going to be... Costalton can take that one. Okay, so you guys are fine. Let's see. Gonna shoot the ship? Come on. Shoot them. Shoot them. Excellent news. There we go. And it's going like over there. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. You go shoot this guy. You guys come back to there. Healing on you. I feel like you've already got your... oh, fucking... Okay, go after the Streltsy, that's the main thing. And you guys go into melee mode and go for this guy. Okay. Go and kill this guy. And pull back. And is the leopard dead? No. Okay, so we've still got our best boys in the back. These are mostly just blues taking shots as they're drawing boys out. It's not the worst of approaches. He's dead. Come back and support your boys. This is your entire job. As much as it is lovely that you're holding other boys back, you have better things to do with your time, my friend. Being a absolute wrecking ball. Yeah, you don't really need more melee attack, my friend. Cool. That is a explosion of large proportions, actually, now that I know of it. Yeah, fuck it. I don't really know what it does. I'm interested. Ouch! That looks like it hurt a lot, actually. Alright, so you guys are doing fine, I guess. Going to... you guys come forward. Go kill the Streltsy. Okay, so this is going alright, I guess. You guys can come and fuck these guys up. How much of your regen have you got left? Not much. Not much at all. You're probably going to need to deal with these guys. These guys are overlooping each other, which is a bit of a shame. pull back. Let's pep them. Okay, I think that we have done most of what we need to. Okay. We win. Oh, yeah, we only just kept him. But we did do it, and we did it on very fast speeds. So I am proud of me for the murder that I brought to the table today. Even if I did lose lots of boys, I kept the ones which were important alive, and I killed all of the enemy while not just sitting outside and peppering them with ranged, which for me is a large improvement on the form. So yeah, you know, things and stuff. Could be worse, could be better. Definitely could be better. Pyrrhic Victory, not my favourite, but you know, better. So that's one more city away from Kostalin, which is better, and I believe it's the large city, even if it is Norscan. We shall see what it brings. Goodbye, Rasputin. For now. But yeah, big up to the better camera mod. That's one thing. Testing it out there was lovely. Being able to get closer to the boys and seeing all of their glorious tentacles. A tentacle. Their tentacles. It was glorious. So, one thing I will say about having put mods onto it, does slow the loading time just a little bit, I think. It has noticeably increased. Maybe that's the stabilizing balance fixes of the game, unoptimizing in some respects, maybe. But maybe it's just the fact that the mods are, you knew, conflicting with basis processes. You know, it can't skip bits that it would skip, etc. But I am Lord of the Forbidden Citadel, which is something that we have wanted for a long time. This is the big one, and I think it should be cool. let's discuss that as it happens. But you, Ice Witch. Which? How do you know she's a witch? Because it calls her one in her title. I gained a follower. I gained several followers, that's nice. And my mission was successful, so that's nice as well. I'm level 27, that's pretty fucking good. Let's have a little look-see at what we can spend our points on. We did want, basically, better shooty boys. That was the main thing that we wanted. Is there anything else? That's a lot of skills that you get unlocked. Jesus Christ. All the choices. I suppose it makes sense. So you basically can customize in whichever way you're supposed to go, I guess. And that does seem to be what I'm kind of doing, is I'm going corny, umby, fight front. I'm going cinchy on buff soldiers front. An extra barrier is pretty good. What can I say? Recovering.
Benediction from the gods.
Stuff is good. You gain 2 points. 2 points. And you're pretty good already, actually. I mean, that does barely help me. It's all good. I'm going to go for training because my boys need to be so strong. And you, friend, have gained 3 points. Excellent news. You have life leeching. I do need to get more arcane conduits, really. So, yeah. Some kind of big leadership debuff stuff seemed to fit the mold rather well. So we have some nugglings, and some blue harriers, which is lovely.
Minions, bow before your god.
We have more melee than we have shooters. Well, we've got equal, actually, to be fair. Yeah, let's make a balanced army, guys. It feels like it's time that I did that once, at least. That's good. Monies is always helpful. Ooh, that is good. It does seem pretty useful to me, you know. Getting some passive corn glory and also getting it's not even going to get me any money there, that's the thing. It's just recruitments, which I'm not overly needing right now. What do we want? We want this because then we can get these, and then we can get eventually these. So this will do. Obelisk. And that seems pretty good. Is there anything else I want to do? I could get some of these. It would cost me most of my money. Let's see what we're spending on other stuff, and then we'll make the decision about whether that's a good idea or not. This guy is fine. Doomkeep is always looking for upgrades. But money is the maker of all things. And growth is God. It does seem that tier 4 is coming next turn anyway. How much will we get? How much is a tier 4 building? Yuki, we're not going to make it anyway. Unless we get a fight with someone in the interim. So right now I feel like gaining capacity is a good option. Now here's the question, right? I could get 1300 though for one. I could get 1 pink horror. 1 pink horror, please, sir. And I do wonder whether it's worth it though. 719 would get me one of these cards. I could get 2 blues. Oh, agonizing over this is painful. We're gonna get that extra blue anyway. Let's get the pink. Let's get the pink.
I require further.
Gotta get it. Get it now. Alright. Jiggered horns. They're good, but not as good as Gorefeast. Torso. Melee defense and ward save. Ooh. I'm already pretty missile resistant. Chaos armor. Okay. I do feel like that Chaos armor is pretty fucking dope though. Armor, melee defense. Melee attack, melee defense. Yeah, that's a difficult one. I feel like I've got to keep what I got. Serpentine tail. Ooh. Physical resistance is better. All the things. Alright. Now, wings. Bloodthirst. What have we got? Aged wings. Ward save is good. Gotta admit, ward save is very good. It's only 5% now. It used to be 10, I think. Yeah, I feel like we're doing pretty good on that. Physical resistance plus speed is also good, but I feel like the barrier hit points plus the ward save is a real nice little boy thing. Melee defense, arm piercing weapon damage instead of that. Don't use the Fate of Boona massively. Cool. Cool. Legs. What are my current ones doing again? Barrier plus armor. I need some kind of resistance, like that's kind of tempting. How many barrier points do we have? Only 112 now, but it's almost double that. Okay. Now, 15, 20, 25, 10, no. There's not. Yeah, no. No, armor piercing is just better. Welp! I have spoken. At great length. Now, hopefully this lady runs away, but more likely she runs to here, and then we have to deal with her. Now these guys are getting besieged, so really we're not in too bad a way to just like chase after her and get that Ultra Spawns to swap with the Tower of Crack when we can. Because we want to stay big boys and friendlies. Because then we have a buffer zone between us and Nakari and Starbrand. The rude boys to the north. Now, I don't really need you to do too much, but like, you're not needed on that side either, so really you're probably going to want to go to Black Gulch. You might get attacked. Don't remove the... You're pretty centrally placed, to be fair, actually, that's not bad. We do have the income that we could buy another one if we needed to now. Right now, most of the threat is coming from the east. I feel like the Ultra of the Crimson Harvest is probably the best place for you.
Move! Mutate!
Right now, with the 19 men, you're pretty good. I'm going to want to upgrade you at some point. Well! This is complex. Okay, so that's fine. We've got our territory pretty well covered. We shall see, friends, what we end up with. Icetooth Mountains. We get our big population surplus. Oh, Melchior.
With joy.
I see.
Demon Prince!
You're going to need to be better, as are you. I mean, getting them would be really nice for you.
Hellish power!
Okay. You've got some boys. And you don't really need to worry too much about Nakari.
More lands to subjugate.
And
Surge through the snow, peons. Furious momentum.
the Citadel can get its upgrades. It's going to deal with a rebellion at some point. I feel like we're good on that for a bit. We should saving. We're saving, boys. Unless there's another. There are money buildings we can invest in. To be fair, actually. Defense and money are the main investments that we can afford to make. Military, not so much.
Empower magics!
Cool. So we're doing pretty good. Hopefully this wonderful person
I
goes up to the
serve
altar
only the Ice Court.
and F's themselves up by doing so, and then I can take it off of them and not take the penalty, even with my tiny army.
Supreme
They are
champion. Play my
Penalty it
cards.
is.
I go where I please.
Okay, so this doesn't really matter too much. Really, we want defense and we want money. I think defense is going to be cinch because of the 19 garrison. You can get quite easy, I think, to be honest.
My great name.
Okay, so we've beaten them up and taken all of this stuff. Now we need to come back this way and take you, Winter's Pyre, and go for Shortaken as well to really wipe them out of Norsca. And then we can maybe work on taking out the big Kislev boys, mother of the motherland. Yeah.
Slaughter the sheep.
I feel like this has been relatively successful. Now, you build
Much
only
power.
through the... Okay, that's fine. Multiple spawns is already upgrading itself. Danny... Oh, damn, Neil.
Fallen champion.
Oh, damn, Neil boy. To be fair, he's just Daniel in this one. Let's see. We've got a good layout. We've gotten most of the things that we needed to do done. We've secured the western part of the Norscan Wastes, and we just need to go east and take out their little outposts, and go then south into the motherland itself. Once we've wiped Kislev out, it will be a different kind of game, a bit more diplomatic for us, I guess. Figuring out who we're going to take first and who we're deciding to put on the back burner, as it were. I think that is pretty much what we have the facilities for. Let's see. Ooh, he's going. I didn't realise I didn't move him. Whoops. Okay. Ally begins building outpost buildings. Lovely. You're running away.
An ice
and you're
witch
weak.
bows to no one.
How do you know she's a witch? I'm gonna need to go eastward very quickly. I mean, like right now this has no garrison and we can't leave that to her. She is just within range? No, she's well out of range. Alright, that's fine.
Hellish power. This world will burn.
Let's see. We have 4,500 to invest. We've got the tier 2 building of that. We need the tier 3 for 2 grand. To allow for... Oh god, that will be big enough for upgrades as well next time. So we need, what, 4 grand for that? Yeah, okay. So... we need lots of things. I mean, we need the tier 4 to do we need tier 3 on these two. So, like, we can probably save up for that instead. Oh, it just keeps telling me that I should be doing things about it, and I'm like,
Prince. Dark destiny awaits. Shatter ice as if it
Get
was
as many of your boys back as you can, my friend. Alright,
Master,
you're
here!
where you should be now. Oh, Drusina.
An ice witch
Dickbags.
bows to no one.
Tier 2 buildings are not going to hold out. That 19 might, that 14 probably won't.
Lesser might, all is right. Summon! changer! Come to me!
Looks like we're going to have to focus on the short term, I think.
Those who serve the
those
changer
outlying
may
settlements
come!
might actually be more important than getting our capital bigger.
Summon
Okay,
them!
this is reasonable. I'm actually going to post it again.
Harbinger
I
of
feel
the
like I should
flux!
just... This is potentially going to be extremely dangerous, and if I do lose him, it is just absolutely
Summon
annoying.
them!
And we have to learn to live with...
I herald the changer!
But,
Come
if we
to
don't
me!
That's ideal.
You are in the presence
Oh,
of
Nakari.
unimaginable power.
What is your thoughts, old friend? Non-aggression pact? That's exciting. We are considered a minor threat to them currently, and we have far bigger fish to fry because we need to kill all the Order factions before we get to him. Don't want him getting too strong, though. He is a very high strength rank, though. Counter offer. Only that much? No, we can get more from you. We can get more from you, you're Nakari. And it appears that we have not been moided unceremoniously. Oh, they've run. Okay. Okay. Excellent news. So these are going well. Right now... Ooh, they still haven't gotten it. Okay. See, we will have enough for this. Okay, well we're gonna need this motherfucker to...
Champion.
These guys are now better. 7, okay. Again, making sure that these are built up and stuff. I can afford that and still get the 8 grand for next turn.
Chaos reigns.
Oh, I didn't realise that you could still move in
Serves
fucking...
chaos.
Okay. I'm good, thank you, Burrow. I need to use the monies for something far greater than that. Oh, she's raiding, that's nice. Mission issued. Gain substantial income. That is a lot of income that it wants me to get.
Heretical influence abounds.
It has to happen. I'm sorry. We need a tier 5 right now. Because we should be able to afford other upgrades as we go along, but we can't afford tier 5 as we go along. You have to save up for that shit. How are you guys doing? They're very hurt. Which means that Sven is probably going to be all on that shit very shortly. I don't think even if we... If I go all the way over to here... I know I can get there in 2 turns on March. I am very tempted to just try and... Am I still in my...
Living weapons of conquest.
No, I am still in my territory, so technically, if they don't attack on the end turn, I can move up and then recruit. And then if they choose sack it for some obscure fucking reason, I can just take it out from under them. If not, I might be ready for the trade pretty quick, which is a good thing. Yeah, I'm pretty good with that, thanks. Stuff of boons! I'm good, alright. We have a relatively good wrecking ball currently. He's survived a lot, has our boy Damn Neil.
It's me!
We don't...
Those who serve the changer may
Getting
come!
another unit of Nurglings in there is going to make you more of an effective defending force at
Summon
least.
them!
I imagine I still don't have enough of these guys. No, I don't. I have 1 out of 1. I could get confident on these guys. Ooh, getting a disciplined... But Slanesh, not Shadow though. I'm not as much of a fan of Slanesh magic as Shadow magic. Tempting. Confident, also tempting. From a Shadow side. Alrighty then, everybody. I think that we're doing pretty good on this one. Turn 60, here we come.
We shall go forth and obliterate in godly glory.
Scarbrand. Military access. You would not pay much for it though. I mean, you're not going to need military access, you could just walk through my territory. I suppose I can do the thing, oh you declare war, but like I don't want to declare war on him, so... Savage Bellow. Alright. Tower crack, very hurt. Not dead. Ooh, is it? No, it hasn't been sacked. It's still under siege.
Demon Prince presents no challenge. Furious momentum. Exhausted minions will fail me. Serve me. Serve chaos. Join the ruinous crusade. Minions, bow before your god.
Supreme sorcery! Blasphemy! Blasphemy! I serve Orsan! Empower magics! I summon Sinchi's servants! I herald the changer! Come to me!
This world will burn.
Not too bad, sons. We're doing pretty good on the turns. We've got some of the unfortunate Kislevites coming from the south, and I do feel like we're going to have to adjust accordingly with them coming, but I think we have the basic area under wraps, which is good. I'm hopeful that these guys have just taken this settlement so I can fucking move on. I would like to take the Howling Chalice, please, sir. Alright, oh, you did fucking leave it, you very silly boys.
Cannot be stopped.
You very, very, very silly boys. Oh, very nice.
So much power.
I mean, it says it would be a decisive victory anyway. I mean, it's probably going to do loads of damage if we do it this way though. But we have time to recover. And we're in our own territory, so this is just going to be absolutely...
Now is the time of
Yeah,
conquest.
that's fine. I can live with that. These boys stayed full health, that's nice. I guess that makes you Slanesh. Friend.
The vanguard in the ruinous crusade.
Shit, we've got the province, friends. Oh, we own so many things. This is excellent news. Alright, now, question is, having the buffer is nice. How much would you take for my shittest territory?
But you have my time.
Let's see all our spawns, right? Yes. How much would you pay for it? 30, but that's equivalent of 4 grand. Do I think I can definitely make it worth more, but I'd have to invest more money into it. I think that's not a bad offer. If I take that off, yeah, it's not enough to make vassalage, but 4 grand is pretty good. Yeah,
That's
I don't
right,
really want to have to
consent.
defend that, and it's gonna end up rebelling against me anyway. So give me that monies, please. And now I am exactly as big as I want to be. 2 provinces. Very nice. Tower of Crack.
Prince.
Nice. It's got it's got both of the buildings that I want. This is excellent news. All right. So if I get this up and then get this up as well, I can then remove this and then use that slot for something useful like money. I'm gonna need to just get all of my defenses like real high as much as I can. So right now you are the weak link, because we can always get you, my friend, up to Black Gulch to defend. He's coming that way.
Master, here!
And if you go...
A new home! Those who serve the Changer may come!
I feel like we need to try and cross off as many of the things that we can cross off with this money that we've got on a hold of. I mean, like, we don't really need the other iridescent horror yet. There's so many other things we can spend that money on when the time comes around, especially now that we're getting real big growth in places. Yeah, this is not going to take long before we need that money, so I'm happy to leave it like that right now. How long until we get our Regiment of Renown back? That would be an interesting option.
Supreme champion.
We've got what? How many of them have we still got? 2. So we'd have 2 more to get in what, like 10 turns or some shit. Something along those lines. Okay, final. Ooh, Lesser Locus of Transmogrification comes from this. Oh, that's great. Yeah, so this is one of the mods I got. Lesser Locus of Transmogrification. It summons a unit of blues when you do pink, when your pinks die. For pink and Exalted Pinks, yeah. So that's gonna make my guys a little bit more spicy. Excellent news. I think that's most of what we want from that. I mean, now we can probably get these as well, which is... Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Oh, we do want all of these. I mean, these are all of the good gold abilities as well. What is the one for? I don't think that the horrors one is super great. Here we go. Speed, missile resistance, and leadership. I mean, speed is pretty good. But yeah, not super amazing.
Chaos rewards me once more.
One of my hobbies in 2 was to try and see how high I could get Thorikai and Browse Quarrelers in terms of like DPS. That was a good hobby. Appreciated it. Oh, we have to make a choice here. Or do we? Don't really. We can just. Yeah, we're probably going to need one of them at least.
Serve
And then that will
chaos.
come back, and then he can come up to the top. And oh look,
I serve only
that's
the
not
ice
good at
court.
all. He's absolutely fucked. He ain't surviving even slightly. Let's re-evaluate this very slightly.
Hellish power. Join the ruinous crusade.
Okay, we've got what? 4 units of melee and 6 shooters now. Alright, so we're going to need more melee. I don't really want you. I want more of you.
Living weapons of conquest.
Do I want these boys? They are big and buff, and they are good to just drop in with the quick boys.
Minions.
Okay.
Bow before your god. Chaos incarnate.
And we're still going for these guys.
I
Alright, come
require
on, then.
further thralls.
Control income. growth, apparently, is going to be the most important thing. That should do us for the turn. So that's good. Switching the guys over to Daniel was smart, however. Alright, so he's come that way, and he's going that way. This does make it a slightly more complex manoeuvre for me to defend Black Gulch, but then I don't think that they're going to go straight in. They might, but I hope that they won't.
Claim it for cinch.
Okay, you're now in there. Right. You, my friend, could actually go pretty much all the way there, right? Close. Okay, yeah, I can see that as an option. And if he comes back the other way, then we can always come back, right?
Seat of my power.
Okay.
Join the ruinous crusade. Serve me.
Yeah.
Serve chaos.
This is good for now. We should be getting our blood shrines soon, which will be better. But they will take a little bit of time to recruit. Thin Citadel being defended is going to be good. Altar of the Crimson Harvest should be fully defensive. Very, very soon. Soon. But yeah, everything else is good. Getting the other horror does seem like a good idea now, really. Yeah, we're gonna need to.
Empower magics!
It's gonna be a couple of turns until then, and we can get this. So, we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty well defended. I'm interested to see how the Ice Court thinks it's gonna deal with this. Oh, it's gone up, but it hasn't actually taken it. So that's ideal. Oh, Mordecus. Oh. Is he going the other way then? You're almost at full health, so it doesn't really matter if you stay in the middle there. You're going to go... Alright, so these guys are good.
Hellish power.
So, if we were to spend the turns to get them, right?
Conquest.
If they don't take one of these two places in the next turn, great. If they come up very visibly on this side, all we got to do is run back here and then we keep chasing them around while this guy just holds out against the Drisnik. Unless the Drisnik run up here. Which they probably did.
It's me!
AI coordination bullshit is all I can say. You guys are not going to be necessary for long, but you will be in a bit.
Flickering fire,
For a bit. So those are
razzling
going. You can
fiends.
now... Interesting, so it's Danny who's got a reduction in the... Okay. I guess I must have gotten that from beating someone up, I guess. You're a good defender, you're doing well. Oh! I apologise for my snoozles. Snoozles in the boodles. They are very important. Now, I need to let's just move on, I think. Is there anybody who wants to be my friend? Yes. You two want to be my friend. You don't want to be my friend anymore than anyone else. But you two do. And I am not really... I mean, you're very friendly with me. Why do you like me so much? Because I beat the shit out of Kislev? Yes. Yes, exactly that. And you have not met Kislev yet, so therefore you do not love me. Okay, but you do still want to be friends because you're more friendly than Nakari in general. That makes sense. Okay, well... I am... pretty happy with that. I feel like the money's going to come in useful later, so... We'll just do... Okay, Nakari. Lay it on me, bruv. What do you want to discuss with me, the big dog? You want to give me $1,000 for a non-aggression pact? That does seem like a relatively fair deal, you know? I can go for you last, and I do need the money now. So, thanks.
Yeah, that queen.
We'll fucking take it. I'm sure Corn Boy Scarbrand is not gonna absolutely love that I did that, but whether I give a shit or not is up for debate, apparently. Great Mark of Morcar, please, with the speeds. I haven't been besieged yet,
The ice
which is
trembles
exciting
before me.
news. You...
Royals bow.
Oh, okay. So now we are still several turns away from getting our growth up. One more turn until you get your good boys there, which means we're actually going to get them, which is exciting. Okay. You're great. What does tier 3 give me? My skull cannons? It does, but I need more Corn Fury, not much more, but some more. And Goodboi's chariots, which, again, I don't really care about. Okay. Anything on it? Yes, so many things over here. Okay. I mean, yeah, we want all of this shit, right? That's going to, what, not do like a super huge amount, right? It just gives the control, it doesn't upgrade the actual... do we need the control boost? No, we are very, very good with control right now. So there's other things to spend on, you know? Alright, so... what do we want? We haven't gotten any of the good siege units yet, and we do want them. What's the highest level we can get now? Doom Knights are good, as are Exalted Flamers though. I think with the playthrough I'm going through, Doom Knights are actually probably going to help me more, just because then I can drop a moon for Prince and fuck shit up in Big Blobshin. Big Blobshin! I do now have the ability to get the blood shrines though. That will also lead to skull cannons. I don't really use spawn. Flamers are good. I'm gonna go ranged, fuck it. I know, well, we've got the other slot, we could always go on that. I feel like we're gonna need... what's that? Is there no... oh, this gives you income for Wings of Magic, got you. Okay, so there's no big kind of buff for economy building, that's a cinch one. Okay, yeah, I guess we're going to go militarily on that one as well. Fuck it. Alright, well that went pretty well. I'm happy with how that ended up. Next turn is not going to be this upgrading either, so we've got enough time to get the monies for the upgrade of one of these two places, probably Black Gulch, just so that I don't need to worry about it so much. To be fair, I won't need to worry about it when I can get Quilla in there. If I can. Alright, Chutzpah. Let's see what happens. Ooh, they've actually attacked. Okay. So this is my Slaneshi settlement. I don't have to do damage, I don't think, right? Ooh, it's cost out on himself as well, which does make this an absolute issue. Hey, was I? I don't think I was under siege. If I was, then fuck me, how did I not pick up on that, but like... we're gonna have to fight it, aren't we? We can somehow manage to hold out against them. Basically just run them through the towers constantly, defend victory point. We should be alright, I guess. Obviously. Either way, if we do enough damage to them, we can probably bring Daniel Boy back in with his 20. Ooh, if we lose the land that we're standing on, we probably won't recruit, which would be really annoying. Well, but I hope we win then, fuck it. That's the challenge, right, gents? And by challenge, I mean thing I'm going to bash my head into continuously and fail against. No, if we can bait them around the towers. It's a big circular dish, right, so like, where are they coming from? They're coming from mostly this way. There's only a few of them. Are there more boys elsewhere? Or are they all coming in from the supporters? Oh. Oh, that might be your downfall, bruv. Alright, we've got lots and lots of fast boys.
Do my nets! Spears! Marauders of Slaanesh! Bring us souls!
Because if we win this, and then they don't get to... this could be really
the aesthetic side.
Basically, let's see what we can do. Let's not overpromise.
Souls for Slaanesh!
Oh jeez, that absolutely ruined my shot. Okay, go in here.
Spears!
Go in here.
Souls for Slaanesh! Seekers of Slaanesh!
And go in here. Is that everybody? Is everybody on the bus? Alright, excellent news. Alright, let's see what happens here. Go, boys!
I am the bringer of joyous
We've got about a minute.
degradation.
Go fucking kill the leader first.
Oh yes, a dance of pain, a desire granted, a flurry of talons, seeking sin on livest leg. Move with grace, divine slaughter. Dance upon their corpses.
Okay, that guy's got his special thing.
Inflict exquisite
Kill
suffering.
the leader. It's definitely probably.
This will be exquisite.
Kill the leader. Personal advances.
They scream!
Their flesh is my canvas. Who can I blame? Sensuous diversions.
We're just not doing enough damage to him. I was hoping we might
Paramour
somehow
of
manage to break it.
Slaanesh. Good, yes. Attack.
With others.
Yes.
Well, we learn something new every day. Blobbing a load of stuff on this level of unit when they have this much leadership. Evidently not enough to just break him. Shame. Well, this is going to be unpleasant. Most likely. My lord is under attack. Well, how about if your melee defense was good? How about that? We need to definitely just set the running health up as much as we can do around here, I guess. Too late. we probably should have been doing that the entire time we were waiting for these guys to get absolutely fucked. So, if we're going to avoid actually losing this, just for fucking not doing any of this, we probably need to go and actually fight these guys. Well, we did some damage to them. Go straight to the leadership point for these boys. So if they spend their forces trying to take all the points while I just focus on whatever's coming through to here, right, maybe we might get something good. Okay, that's the horse archers down. One box, please. Okay, do we have any towns in here that we can get? No, they've just bailed a little bit beforehand. Rather smart. Just really persuaded from coming from there. Alright, so that's good. These guys are almost dead. I'm going to cost out him, like, who cares about that guy? Kill everybody who's not cost out him. At least the balance of power will be more even. Nice. And that guy is fucked. That guy's down. Now we go for Zargard. Could just get this guy. Light war sleds. Douchebags. Well, we're probably not going to get too many more units, that's unfortunate. But we might get the war sleds, which is something. Fucking murder 'em, boys. Okay, that is that guy down. Now, if we can just kill that hero, but my lord. He's very hurt but not dead. Yeah, that didn't do nearly enough. Well, valiant defeat it was, but defeat, unfortunately. We've murdered some boys, and we've very much hurt two of these guys. Do not... I needed some potentially hard-hitting monsters that I could just drop on Patriarch and the Lord at the beginning, because if I had gotten rid of them, that would have been good. But having to pull back, unfortunately, you know, it did at least mean they came in dribs and drabs, so... Only will have killed a few units, nonetheless, I'm sure. So he's done that. Luckily, Damniel is within range. Hopefully, the land that they took does not interfere with him recruiting. I'm hoping he's on the other side, because he did seem like he was closer to it. But we shall certainly see. Okie doke. Either way, just a garrison, most recently acquired city as well, so the others can deal with the fallout, I guess. We shall see. Nearly at the end. So the question is, do I have the forces close enough to whack back harder? I think if I have my chariots, I will. My blood shrines. But if I have not got my blood shrines, this may be a bit of a challenge. Okay, so that's fine. He lost that patriarch, that's good, and 2 of these units, which is good. So that's fine. Four dead units is better than none, innit? And I've taken my settlement. Question is, am I in trouble in terms of recruitment? Let's see. Dmitry Grinlov has been killed. Can't crack. Hey! Excellent news. Now, there are many reasons why this is good news. Because I should be able to do some relatively nasty stuff now. Okay.
The ice
Daniel,
trembles before me.
my beloved friend. If you could just go and... Oh, they didn't! Oh, they didn't! Okay.
They must die.
That makes this more interesting, I think. Kostalton is on march. Which we love to see, ladies and gentlemen. We do absolutely love to see it. That is just an absolutely mutilating force right there, ready to do some real nasty things to the boy. Okay. Could basically just drop Daniel on them and he'd be fine. He's got enough regen, he'd just eat through them all. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to watch the making of a snuff film on YouTube. How exciting. No, I'm joking. Purely trying to make humour of the situation. There is, however, a lot of firepower on the field. You know, all of them shoot. Is it Sargod? I think there's a Sargod. Are they armoured cossers with shields and versus two-handers. But this boy's going to be absolutely fucked. And all of my nice big boys that I can drop on top of people will be real good. I've got the good blobtasticness ready for deployment. And the guns. So really, it's a blob and a load of shooters, so like this should be pretty entertaining. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I might try and checkerboard the pinks to the blues. It's not really a checkerboard because like it's basically just breaching, I guess. But I have Vanguard deployment, so these guys don't stand nothing with me. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's cool. I think I can go here. let's see, you go here, and you go... I suppose it is a checkerboard, actually, now that I think about it. I think I'll just... I'll just build it myself. There's less of them as well, so we should probably just... Yeah, there we go. Actually, no, we kind of need to do it differently if we're going to do it the way I want to do it anyway. Let's see. We've only got 4 of these guys, so we could actually literally just... breach him. Yeah. Okay, well that'll do.
Putrid conqueror.
Nice. Alright, well that's pretty good.
Demon Prince.
You guys can literally just fall on Costalfin. Grip.
Conquer as one, bros.
Oh, I accidentally moved a boy.
Walking God.
Streltsy. Shoot him up. Getting you over good shots because it can
Brutalize them.
taking hits from the right.
Rot and child. Eliminate them. Haunt. Rot bag. You place.
Yeah, to be fair, I probably should have just dropped it across that until the start, really.
Demon Prince. Ascended Champion of Chaos. Very well.
Okay, buddies.
Rot, child.
To the next victory!
Demon Prince.
Okay, well there goes victory.
Agonizing death. Bring Nurgles rot.
There they have. Where's the Unbreakables? Ah, right, these guys were still running.
No execution!
because it was decisive. I think it was actually worse than it could have been. I lost lots more units than I should have. The shooters remained mainly intact, as did my flankers. It wasn't the best day for the infantry or for my heroes, though. Absolutely could have been worse, but could have been better. Either way, Kostalfin's dead. That's the main thing. As are what remains of his troops. There are still 2 boys in the remaining army, though, because they were not on march. So they get to survive, for now. While Damniel goes back and regenerates for a little bit, I think. That's probably going to be the general gist of the dealio. Can't believe they didn't take the fucking settlement. I mean, Jesus Christ. That would have been so much more rational. I suppose expecting rationality from the AI. Well, it's a computer, you'd think, but no. Not for today, unfortunately. Danny got 69 kills. That is what we call nice. You know, nice. I'll tell you what though, the game does seem a little bit more stable on this patch. One thing that I would state is that it seems like I've crashed less. It's probably the best description that I can give on that one. Like, I know that I used to feel a bit more nervous about tabbing out with Total War 3 because, you know, it's a problem, but not currently, which is ideal. Make of that what you will, ladies and gentlemen. Make of that what you will. Old soft. Okay. Do we care too much about casualty replenishment right now? Not really. We're going to need the Corn Glory to get the Skull Cannons, which would be good. Declaring Undivided is the only one that we can actually go to that will be not cut off the other types of glory.
A bloody tribute to chaos!
Can follow the game?
Demon Prince!
Cannot make it though.
Prepare my
But you have survived, that's the main thing. And gained a level, which we do love to see. How many more? We need another, what, 3 points in that before we can go for these? And we do want the guys at the top, eventually. Virulent Contagion. There are so many benefits we need to get though. This is all casting stuff. I don't really need to be a caster, I've got casters, that's kind of a waste of points for me. Yeah, so instead, I think it makes the most amount of sense for me to start going from these ones and seeing what we can get. Some of these are very much going to need to be done. Yeah, there's a lot in this one that I'm going to want. I've only got how many? What? 21 more levels, 21 more points to spend. That's pretty good. You can do a lot more.
hellish power!
Now, being good at all the things that you're good at is great, but being that good at that as well would be better. Evasion. Now,
I require further draws.
I need more nerve.
Join the ruinous
Do
crusade!
I? I need more of these guys, really. Netherlands will do for a recruit though.
Bow
Oh,
before
you're
your
going
god.
backwards. Okay, that's an interesting choice of yours. Okay, Order for Crimson Harvest. Can upgrade this. We can go for that to start with. And we're going to get rid of this, and we're going to replace it with the horror building probably, so we can get some better cinch units in this area. We don't need to upgrade this turn, but next time we need to have 4 grand ready to do the big upgrade for.
Our home is manipulated.
So really, it probably is going to be best to do.
Dazzling fiends!
Yeah. We can get skull cannons now, I'm pretty sure, so why not? Let's get our production facilities up. We're making relatively good money. We can get the Regiments of Renown again. Okay. Did we lose our pink? No, we still got that. We still got both of them. Keeping the other 2 in reserve for when we really need them is not a bad shout, to be honest. We consider doing the Stooges as well, even though they are real good frontline fodder. I just think the horrible regen is just so good.
Harbinger of the Flux!
Yeah, we'll just leave that 2 grand lying around for next time. See what happens, gents. How exciting. Okay, so Great Sacrifice gives us recruitment cost, total favour 1200. I'm going to take that because it can be used on buildings. Now, plus we'd need to spend 12 grand to get an equivalent saving across that time. Alright, we're basically pretty good here. This is going up. This only needs a 900 and bat. Because we want to get these guys to tier 3 rather than focus on getting this guy up to tier 2. It's not so big a fair. Ooh.
Boyar's bow.
How far back? How much
Demon Prince.
That's actually kind of hilarious. Okay, so whatever it is, I'll take it back, right? Yeah. Okay.
Leave only gore.
It says it would be Pyrrhic. But do I believe it? No, not really. We shall see. Alright, let's see what fucking goes here, boys. Alright, I mean, having all of our guys in a similar positioning is not bad, but like, I do think we should probably have just
Demon Prince.
gone in at the beginning and just had a go. I feel like with that, that's great. These guys can go to the front as well. Let's just move up on them. Let's see what happens. Let's do it, boys.
Very well.
It's not going to need to be like that. It should be like here. Yeah, I do. And now, you gentle folks, you should potentially all be in one go. Is that the Streltsy? It is the Streltsy, lovely. We're going for the big dogs. Cool. Let's go straight to that guy. And we can always see what happens with this. So they're shooting big dogs. He's going to go straight for the Lord this time, which should hopefully help us do some real damage. The Nurglings are obviously real slow. You guys come up and go and fucking help them. And you guys come forward. Alright, now, have you got this guy down?
In my power, supreme demon.
Okay, this isn't going too bad.
Without mercy.
These little doggos hurt a little bit, that's okay. Shit's good. Cool. Heroes came out a lot better at this one, but we didn't really use it too much to be fair. Let's go. Infantry, that's it.
Demon Prince moving. Carnage unbound. Seige!
Okay, these guys are going to get damage, that's cool. These guys left 60. Use the horrible region? No. Lovely.
Champion of Chaos!
Okay, not bad. That was only the first round of attack though. I think this might actually be worth the Nurgle favour to get the regen, the replenishments. We shall see. Amnul is definitely a little bit better with the mods. Gotta admit. That is the thing. I feel like he's just a little bit weak in the base game, and while you can still use him and make him strong even with the new stuff that they kind of gave him in 1.1 and how he got updated, I just don't think it quite adds up enough to be how it can be when you snowball with someone like Ikit Claw, right? Or here's another good example, Vlad, right? Or any of the Vampire Lords. Whereas this version, like, it seems like when you drop him on a unit, it matters, which is what you need from someone like this. He should basically just be the version of like the fastest flying giant around. But I suppose that's kind of what no, I guess none of the other guys fly. He is kind of the fly hardy heady boy because Scarbrand and Nikari are both on the ground. So really they should have gone nuts with him and given him some real ways of doing stuff like that. One of the additions that I might be making on the second set of episodes is if anybody has made a equip items version of this guy as well, because if I can do that on top of what I've already done to this guy, he's basically going to be invincible, at which point he is chef's kiss perfect, you know. Because is a bit of a question about whether that is where it's heading to, you know. Cool. Decisive Wicked. We get lots of loot. How much is it? It's 8% casualty. 18% is pretty good. I'll take it. I'll take it. Goodbye, Kislevite.
Demon Prince.
I think that we will take that courageousness. And just keep it going, boys.
Only God.
Now, I do not believe I'm going to take too many
Ruinous crusade.
165 is quite a lot comparative to what I was hoping for. 3% replenishment should get them all back, roughly there.
More minions for the slaughter. Seat of my power.
Bad, everybody. Not bad at all. Alright, 2 more turns until we get the defences up here. We're going to be replacing that building, so we're definitely not upgrading it. Getting flamers? No, Forsaken and Swarm, which is not the best one, but getting flamers on the one after that is pretty good. We need more cinch stuff. Wow, look at the fact that cinch has been so outperformed by everybody on my thing. Evidently I'm course correcting my thing. Weave it too much, potentially. Is there any buying that we need to do?
Will burn.
Not really. We're going to get the guys back. We'll get the guys back. That's fine. We should get a hero if we're going to do anything. Illurus. Ooh, we do have that room for that second cinch hero now, though. And the Keymaster to get the barrier regen quicker is good. It's going to have to be the Keymaster. A couple of these boys should be absolutely lovely.
Much power.
Alright, now we have so many options that we want. So many things, you know. Calcium replenishment rate is really good, so is growth. Growth just means we can keep getting all of our new provinces up to scratch real quick. I mean, 20 growth on level 2, fuck me. It is a lot of a bonus, so that's the thing, is it's probably the biggest growth bonus I've seen on like a one thing. When you do like several upgrades of a building, I guess, would be similar. Immortal Horror, please, sir.
Prince.
Purple Son of Xerius. And we're doing pretty good.
Immortal glory!
Immortal glory, yes. Yes, I concur.
Kislev's fallen champion.
How's the growth looking here, anyway? Yeah, we're going to be level 1 growth very quickly. Which should get me my Tower Crack next turn, up to level 2. Yeah, and then we have to start thinking about going and taking the Kislevite territories, or I suppose I still need to wipe them out of the, yeah, I they'll need to wipe them out of the giant home mountains and take Steel-Taken and Winter's Pyre. I'm not necessarily going to go all the way to Crackerdrack. It's one less enemy, but it is a flank with... I feel like just going whoop and then going straight down. We might not even take Steel-Taken, we might just focus on getting rid of Kostaltin, which will probably make him confederate, knowing the AI. And then we can focus on other stuff after that. We've almost got all of these stuff together and granted. We're not going to need you there right now. Closest going to be Black Gulch, and then eventually it might be Tower Crack. Grey Fever, please. Always the Grey Fever. I think that we're doing pretty good. I think that we need to just accept that this is going to be a difficult one going forward. Next turn, 2 turns. Cool. We shall see. Okay. So, we haven't got substantial income yet, unfortunately. But we do have lots of other stuff. Hunger of Demons, take the raid a region belonging to Laurelon of the Orthodoxy. Okay. Well, it's eminently doable. Alright, Tower Crack needs to be upgraded before we can consider ourselves real safe, you know? So, I guess
All is right!
which is in the process of upgrading, and then when that is upgraded we go towards Blood Gulch, and then we go to the Carrot Crack, and then we send Daniel
Demon Prince.
to the east. We can go into Kislev after we've secured the north here. We go there.
Bear my throne.
Go into here. And
It's me!
yeah, we're pretty good, we're pretty good.
Harbinger
That will be
of the
upgraded next
flux!
turn, which will give us our Skull Cannons and Goodboi's Chariots. Skull Cannons are what we're going to be focusing on for that though. We'll get a couple of them
Supreme
to replace
champion.
maybe the Nurglings and probably the Marauders. They're just more money, they're not too much better. Higher entity numbers, lower health. Higher health. We'll see. Nurgle Glory. I mean, 10% hit points is 10% more
Reigns.
regen. I just don't know if it's worth the loss of melee defense, really. Where's the hit points one? Over here. Melee 10, 15, ward save. It's really the ward save we're losing for the hit points. You gain armor. The Cosmic Body is also good. Just loses me my melee attack and melee defense. Cool. Still not good enough. Cloud of Flies is helpful. But Spell Mastery when flying is also just... I'm not really using spells right now, to be honest. That said, still doing what we're doing. Overcast, Pit of Shades. Ooh. What does this give me? Armor 20, melee defense, armor piercing. Bonus versus large, armor piercing. Ooh. It just loses me some armor and melee defense. I'll remove my shield. No, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Two things. For one. Ludicrous. So that's a good tail. That's a good tail, but not good enough. 25%, 10%, same pretty much. That is bonuses on the 25%, 10%, and 20 versus large. Slanesh, you had me at versus large. Okay, so we're doing alright. We've got 19 boys, and we can build skull cannons now. What are they, 2 turns? 2 turns, cool. So
Minions,
and I get
bow
rid of
before
you.
your god.
I can get 2 units of skull cannons, right?
I require
Which will cover you for the 2
further
turns of movement that it's going to cost to get to.
Very well.
So really I can keep these guys here right now just in case we need to go back to defend Altar of the Crimson Harvest for now. But probably will be
The enemy toys with
higher
our
level of
land.
this. Get rid of that. And all in all, not bad, really. 2 grand, nothing required over here. New, okay. Garrison Lord
Power
Modlist.
magics!
Do you want to start moving? There's no real benefit because it's going to be next turn when it's most optimal. Okay, back it. Ungained. That's nice. Alright, Altar of the Crimson Harvest now has room for these. To get my pink boys.
Master, here! March, move, mutate!
These guys are going to be expensive, but worth it, I think.
It's so white!
Oh, they're going after
Despoil
the
rubbish.
Fort Struggles. So that's fine. We'll go for Winter Fire. Just so that then they have a little enclave up there. And then we can decide whether we're going to try and hold it or not. Probably not is the answer. It depends if I can build it up high enough. Could give it to someone, I guess. So we need one more turn, and then we can begin the big moves. Right. Unsigned skill point. You get plonking level 11. I mean, we don't need to spend any points on it anymore. Purple Sun, why not? Tier 3, please.
Change!
And turn. Okay, construction cost down is good.
Demon Prince.
It's time for us to go towards the winter pile.
Annihilation. My wrath thaws this
New
frost.
tail? No. No. And a new head, which is new not worth it. None of the heads are ever going to be worth it. That is the thing that we're discovering, everybody. Is unless I find out that I've missed a skill that gives me Gore Feast in the new tech tree, it's going to be a challenge for moi. So you take that, please, and take that. We do keep going defense first. How many men are in there? Now, plus 9 is 17.
Sorcery!
That's going to be another 5. That's 22. Yeah, right. I'm going to go for you. Because then we can afford to do some other stuff as well. Black Gulch. Fires, Forsaken Noble, Spawn Noble. I feel like we're probably just going to want to go for the Exalted Plate Bearers, to be honest. They're not great though. I don't think any of these guys are worth it. I feel like we might want to just go for Corruption and Casualty Replenishment rate in the new by region province. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so we're making a lot per turn. Okay, makes sense. So we're making a lot of growth. We're on 5 big boy growth points. That kind of cool. That does make it kind of worth it.
Supreme Champion.
I should do a Nurgle run through. That's the one I'm most interested in of the guys that I haven't really given a try to yet. Other than Kislev, I guess. Kislev's interesting too. We've got the emergency boys ready as well. So worst thing comes to worst, we can drop 3 gents in when it's time. Goodbye Midland, I guess. New spiky arms.
Reigns.
Gate of Chaos. Blue Fire of Cinch is better than Plague of Rust. But the armor loss, I will live with the armor loss. I think that's far more useful. You now have all these sets as well, which would be 2 gauntlets and some greaves. Gives you recruit for corn units and armor for bloodletters and exalted bloodletters. Okay, tempting, but no. Oh, Wissenland as well. Excellent news. Alright, so I feel like we need to begin the process of going over to here.
A ruinous crusade.
And then we'll go next time to go to Winterspire, which is exciting.
I think not. Chaos incarnate.
Maybe 2 turns, might be 1 turn, we'll find out. Alright, this guy is gonna go... I think I basically said I just wanted to make him into my gets me cheap units guy, because I'm basically going to be exchanging him when I get him big enough anyway. Seems corruption, please.
Fabulous, formidable feats!
Okay, we've got 2700. How much does this cost? 920. Okay. You guys are friendly. You guys are less friendly. I don't really want to be friends with all 3 of the fucking main guys up in Cinch. Because I might end up friends with Kairos as well, who knows. So instead, I guess... Oh, I can afford it. It's not very expensive at all. Well, that's exciting news, isn't it? Money and defense. We love to see it. That's the 2 grand. Okay. Okay, and then we get this up to tier 3 with 2 grand next turn, I guess, and then we get that one up the turn after, and then we have well-defended provinces.
Luxon might, all is right!
More things available than we used to, which is ideal. Pinks, we cannot recruit because we do not have enough Cinch corruption.
Demon Prince.
Which is a very ironic statement to make, considering Chaosboi Prime and how that 3-episode run went.
Harbinger of the Flux!
I would definitely be interested in, at one point, doing a kind of like Cinchboi Best Cinch Boys, like we did Best Corn Boys run through. I feel like those would be like a fun set to have on the channel once they were done. I feel like it'd be a bit weird having played through similar situations 4 times, and James would be like having to learn to use 4 different units. Ooh! Can't do it in 1. Can go, what is it? 25% in and then go raiding, right?
I go where I please. They waste my minions.
Cool. I retain my thing, I'm gaining more money.
It's me!
You can be tier 3 as well. You can be... I do need that. I mean, growth is also good, but like, growth is already pretty high with our stuff. I mean, if we do that now, it'll get us to tier 5 growth quicker. Yeah, fuck it. We're not going to be recruiting noble units, but it's worth it.
Much power!
Garrison Lord not moved. Now, we don't really need to do anything. We just wait. Ooh, a new halberd. That's nice. Well heard. Total favour, 1300. Excellent news. We raided a region belonging to them. That's nice.
I have ascended.
You can come out of raid slots and go for Winter's Park.
For the ruinous powers!
And that is exceptionally going to be a very fun one. I'm going to just quickly look at what we've got lying around before we discuss things together. Having that so that I get my guys is good, but I don't have enough Siege corruption, so I need to get maybe Siege on the next block, which is fine. Oh, actually I can get them now. Good, okay. Get me another iridescent horror. Oh, he's coming. Okay, I got 2800. If I do that, that gets me even more growth, but we're already doing good on that. We've got what, 15 people there, so 8 people there, that's 23. 2 of them,
servants.
I guess going for these guys.
Summon them! Those who serve the change may
So
come.
getting those 2 guys in will bring me up to 25 units.
Supreme sorcery!
Is it 3.8 grand to do that? Okay, so if I was not doing a few things, I could probably work towards upgrading. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to save up and do it next turn. Well, just gathering units in here, I guess. Because you might potentially be able to do it actually after it. You probably will actually. Just looking at that sack value. Well, it seems that next time we will have a very interesting time. So that leaves me to say thank you everybody who decided to pop in for the evening. If you enjoyed what you saw here, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or just come back. We do absolutely love to see it when people come back. I had a lot of fun with this. It's been good doing what is effectively third in the run of the Demon Boy playthrough. I feel like I've done my duty on these 3 for a while and therefore can move on to the next set, which should be interesting. I get to choose a new race to play as out of the gentlefolks that we've got before also trying to cycle through the sets of 3 old sets that we had previously. So thank you very much for watching everybody. I really enjoyed having this good time. If you liked what we did with the Demon Prince, if you liked the fact that we're doing the that I kind of kept it all going, added more mods as I went through. I'm trying to kind of like make my perfect Demon Prince run through kind of layout. Please do leave a comment and let us know. If not, then that is entirely your choice. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and have a wonderful evening. Bye.